sometimes types of situations can make you think like, I don't want to be with this person no more. Like, if this how you acting when this happens, yada yada yada, you this mad at this little thing, I don't want to be with you no more. But that's actually when I realized that.
Hello to the beautiful people out there in the world. My name is Amari Porter, but you can drop the O and just call me Mari. And today, you are watching the Conscious Mindset Podcast. And on today's episode, we will be discussing about relationships with one of my closest friends, dearest friends, Kor'mar Stewart, man. Kor'mar, give yourself a little intro, my friend.
Yeah, man. My name is Kor'mar Stewart, 18 years old, high school, you know what I'm saying? Just here to tell y'all about many different things, give y'all many different aspects of life. So
Facts. And hey, I'm really excited. And hey, I really appreciate you for being here, man. Like taking the time out on this Sunday, beautiful afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get into this topic, man. Sure. So the first things first, for starters, are you in a relationship currently?
Yes, I am.
That's good. So like being in a relationship, like even let's start before the relationship, right? Like before the relationship, how was your life? Like were you on your stuff? Were you focusing on yourself? Were you, you know what I'm saying? How was it? How was that?
I feel like before the relationship kind of was like, I was kind of focusing on myself in a sense, but at the same time, it's like I never had a real structure or like what I really wanted to do in my life. It was like I'm just going in head first, the whole time. Like if I had a certain goal like that, I'd go in head first, but then I really wouldn't know like what I'm doing it for. Like I wouldn't really have no motivation and nothing like that. So. And then really like waking up in the morning, not really knowing what I want to do. But now it's like I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna explain more. Like
I like that. So you feel like you didn't see your purpose, like you were just like I don't know what my purpose was. Yeah. So do you think like let me tap that right quick. Do you think like before we even actually go deeper into this, do you think you like finding the woman that you are with right now helped you find your purpose, or is helping you find your purpose right now?
Yes, actually, I definitely think so, because it's not even the fact that it happened like in a relationship. It was kind of like as we grew and we started talking more and more, I met her like parents, family, and things like that. Seeing the things she went through, seeing the things she going through and stuff like that. Like it made me like want to do better as a person, and also just want to do better for her. Like find out this certain information so I could teach you things like that. And as I kept doing that, I just felt God like speaking to me in my heart and my mind and telling me, it's like, this is what you were here to do. Like, this is what I want you to do, things like that. And I'm going by it. So.
Facts, because I feel like because to be in a relationship, bro, you got to not only elevate yourself, but you got to be able to elevate your partner. Hey, as a male, bro, we got to be able to lead our women. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, bro, you mostly see actually women leading the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Hey, even like let's say in the family, right? When you think about who leads everything, majority of the time it's the mama. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, bro, like years, I'm talking about centuries, like our ancestors' time, bro. We males, we were the ones who were leading let's say tribes or our families and stuff like that. You know? Exactly. So close to the relationship, right? Not close to the relationship. When you first met the woman that you were with right now, that you are with right now, right? Like when did you actually realize, like, dang, like I actually really want to settle down with this female?
That's crazy. I'll probably say, when I first like really told myself like this is what I want to do. Yeah. Like it was probably like I'm not gonna lie, it's probably like the second day. Which is crazy. Like we was
love at first sight.
Exactly. We was talking on the phone. I think it was one time we was talking on the phone and it was just like straight conversation that whole day. And I'm like wow, like I ain't never had nothing like this. Like it was starstruck. Like too good to be true type. Like, it's like this is crazy. Like wow, like she has like similar interests as me, and I noticed that. Like I was even writing notes about her. Like anything she would say, like that was her favorite thing, I'll write notes about it. And I was like, I'm committed. Like this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I love that, bro. Yeah. So like, did y'all like when you were first talking to her, did you ever think like, bro, this I might actually settle down with this female? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you already had those thoughts in the back of your head. Like, damn.
See, this the thing with me. Like, even before the relationship, or even before we started talking, I've always been a person that's been like, if I'm talking to you, I want to get like serious about it.
Facts.
Like, we need to be serious about this.
Ain't no wasting time.
Yeah,
bro.
no
You know what I'm
wasting
saying?
time.
You know what I'm saying? There's no point.
No,
yeah.
Not at all. But you know, I already had that intention in mind.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, you know, like it was just like it was in my head a lot, like when we was talking.
Yeah.
So I was just like, bruh. And then I've been in previous like things, like past things.
Talk to me.
Like where it's like, this is not what I expected. Like this is not what I really wanted it. Like I'm like, this is not the same person I knew it before. So it was kind of like.
Let me hit that right quick.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
So when you let's talk about the past relationships, right? When you were in those relationships, what was the difference between the start and like where y'all were, like, let's say like when y'all were about to end that relationship? The honeymoon stage versus the death stage.
It goes on for like a month at least, bro. But I would say in the beginning it was all like they was all for me, I was all for them, and then it was probably like at the end where I realized like sometimes like this is not what I you know expected it was, because sometimes women can change like their way of thinking. Like one day they'll just be like all for you, and they just want you to like, you know, you going against a goal. Like I personally want to be a basketball player when I grow up. I work hard. Like every day I'm not gonna be able to talk to you as much. Sometimes they're changing and be like, well, I just don't want to deal with it no more. Like you need to make more time, way more time for me, like a lot more time for me. Like forget about basketball. You might not even have a future in this, yada yada yada, stuff like that. Like it's like I that's not the type of, you know, thing I want to be in.
Exactly.
So and even other times it's that their whole act that changed, like the way they move around, things like that. Like I feel you sometimes, like I felt them getting comfortable with me, but then other times it'll be like you moving different, like you looking at somebody else a certain way, you doing something a certain way, you texting this person way more often. Like, it's like nah, that's when I realized I was like, that's not for me. And that's when I say I kind of got in touch like with God at that in them moments, like in the heartbreak moments. Because it was like eventually you'll find the one.
Facts.
Thanks.
Hey, that them what we call heartbreak moments, bro. That stuff. It may feel, I ain't gonna lie, that stuff. At the moment, I ain't gonna lie, that stuff be feeling like you can't think about nothing else but that. Like I remember like my past relationship, bro. That's all like kind of like I was thinking about food. Like at first when we broke up, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna be straight. Nah, it took me a good like 2 weeks, bro. That's when all that stuff started hitting me, and I was just like, dang, like I couldn't think of nothing else outside of this. Like I was just like, I can't think of myself going back into another relationship. I can't see other women the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
I thought all that stuff was like my whole vision, my eyes, the lenses to my glasses was just broken. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't see nothing else but that one female, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's what you need. Like every person, especially the young people watching it. Young people, if you're watching out here,
talk to them.
You're going to go through a heartbreak. You cannot escape the heartbreak. You have to go through it, because that's the way you know what to look into and how life is gonna be. Like what you want your life to be. That's how you need to go through certain things like this.
Facts. It's just like when your mama tell you, "Hey son, don't touch the stove. It's hot." You like, nah. Let me go touch the hot stove. Bam. Now you know not to touch that hot stove again. But some people, they still want to fall for that. They still want to like touch that stove. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm shedding my light towards is like toxic relationships, right? People wonder why, like let's say the first time they get in a relationship, right? It's all good, but then it goes in toxic. After their relationship, they break up. After their relationship, they get into another relationship, and it turns into more toxic, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta look out for signs in like the beginning of that relationship. There is no such thing. I don't know how fast y'all got into y'all relationship, and I'm not judging that. But I feel like we need to spend more time learning about this person. Hey, I need to see you when you are happy, when you are at the top of the roof, your highest spirit, and when you are at the lowest. You know what I'm saying? You can be all lovey-dovey. Come on, I love you so much. But then, like, when we mad at each other, you flicking me off. You telling me, hey, I don't want to be with you. That's why I'm messing with your home. But like, damn, where was that energy at when you was all the way up here? You know what I'm saying?
Though.
Like,
and to add on to that, that's like, bruh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, toxic relationships, sometimes toxic relationships not really toxic. Like,
talk to me. Hold on.
I'm gonna get into that. Like as in a relationship, and especially a long relationship. Like me and my woman, like a year now, like a year in a month. You know, I got a year. You know, you gotta talk about it. Like it was a couple times where we was kind of like going back and forth. Like I wouldn't say at each other's head or nothing like that. We was going back and forth, and some things we didn't agree upon. But I feel like in a toxic relationship, not even a toxic relationship, but in them moments is when you realize whether you love this person or not. Because if you're like in a like toxic situation, sometimes toxic situations can make you think like, I don't want to be with this person no more. Like, if this how you acting when this happens, yada yada yada, you this mad at this little thing, I don't want to be with you no more. But that's actually when I realized that I'm more in love than I think. Because when I did that, when we was in the toxic like stages, things like that, and everybody's going to go through that. There's not a single relationship that's gonna be happy all the time. Like, when we went through that, it was kind of like, bruh, that's when I learned to communicate. I've never been a great communication.
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that.
Communication is a difference in attitudes and actually being able to express it. So I say communication is like when you and your person going through something, and y'all like, I'm not gonna lie, this rubbed me the wrong way. Like, this rubbed me the wrong way. This didn't put me in the right position in terms of us two. Let's talk about this a little bit more and see how we can avoid that situation.
Because we ain't mind readers, bro.
Exactly.
We are not mind readers. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because I used to be like the type of person that's like, bruh, if you can't see I'm mad, bro, don't talk to me, bro. Like, I don't even want you to talk to me. Don't even come to me a certain type of way. I was that person in middle school, like, bruh, posting on Snapchat, like, bruh, don't come talking to me, bro. I'm not in the mood, bro. You come talking to me, I'm not talking to nobody today. It was like, bro.
But I feel like, bro, we do the same exact stuff, bro. Always get mad for no reason.
Exactly.
Just trying to. I feel like for me, like, I was mainly doing it for attention. I'm not gonna lie. Looking back, fool, like, I was like just mad for one. I was mad I'm mad at myself for something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it was just like, I was just seeking attention. I was trying to, like, bro, I was calling out help without actually saying, can y'all help me? You know what I'm saying? Like, in the middle class, I know it's like, I'm just mad. Powder, man. Got my head down. Mar, you okay, Mar? Leave me alone.
Hoodie on,
man. Hoodie on and all.
No, but look, though, like, another thing I say about that is, I know this, like, not a part of the subject or whatever.
Talk to me.
But, bro, I'm just looking at I'm gonna look at the camera real quick.
We're gonna both look at y'all.
If you are getting mad every single day, you feel like you don't know what's wrong with you, it's okay to get therapy, bro. It is okay to get therapy. See somebody, talk to somebody. It don't even have to be a therapist. Talk to your mother. Talk to your father. Talk to your girlfriend. Talk to your friend. Talk to your brother. Talk to your sister. Talk to anybody. That's the way. That's how. That's where I am. That's why I am where I am right now. Speaking in y'all face with a smile on my face. Like, talking to y'all about certain things because I did that. So you have to look into that, bro.
Facts.
And nobody is perfect. So
facts.
Yeah.
I feel like, for one thing, that's true. I ain't gonna lie. Talking to people, expressing your feelings, like, and not letting those feelings ball up. That's the key thing. But I feel like everything starts from actually within. Everybody, you know, it can only be so much. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to you about my feelings. I can talk to a therapist about my feelings.
Right.
But they can't really help what's going on in here and how I feel right here.
Yeah.
You have to change what you feel in your heart and what you think about in your head.
Yeah.
Everything you feel in your heart, you're gonna project out. We're gonna project that out into the world. Everything internal is seen external. You know what I'm saying? You project how you feel from your heart out into the world. Yeah. So like how he said, if I'm always mad, if I'm always trying to seek attention, it's because I'm not right within. You know, I'm mad at something like inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something that's not sitting right with me. You know what I'm saying?
And then also it says in the Bible, I'm not like, don't anybody watching this, don't mark my words on this because I know it's in the Bible. I just don't know the verse or how I said correctly, but it's like the power of life and death is in the tongue. Mm-hmm. So when you're speaking a certain way, you're like, I'm never gonna get through this. I'm never gonna do this. Never gonna do it. I'm not getting out the house. I'm not working out. I'm not getting up at this time in the morning. It's not me. Then it's going to happen.
Facts.
But if you speak positively, saying, I'm going to get through this. This is going to be what I get through. I'm going to break through this. Things like that. That's what's going to happen. You're going to believe that. You're going to work hard towards it. Like, this is how life works. People don't understand it, though. This is how life works. Like,
words to affirmations. I get what you're saying. Because that's like when people I'm talking to people that I know we're getting a little sidetracked, you know what I'm saying, for relationships. But the people that, like, let's say, the people that's insecure, right? They don't feel good about themselves. Like, oh, I look so ugly today. Oh, I look so fat. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to continue to look at yourself like that. And you most likely might continue to be viewed like that from other people. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel right within myself, how can somebody else see me that way? Just like if I don't love myself, how can somebody else love me? You know what I'm saying?
Like, and then, like, yeah, this is my last thing about that. Cause I know we got to still talk.
We cooking. I ain't gonna lie. We cooking.
Nah, but look, like you just said, like if you think you gon' like you're saying, oh, I'm ugly, they I'm fat. Yeah. Bro, I don't care if you think you ugly, you fat. Tell yourself that you skinny. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Yeah. Walk around like you just lost 90 pounds. Walk around like you just lost 90 pounds every time you gonna view yourself is different until it actually happens, and then you're like, this is what I'm used to. It don't even feel like it happened. Like, cause that's what happened with me. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, the way you have to think on life in certain ways, like us growing up and knowing that it's crazy, bro.
That
like,
stuff is crazy.
Yeah,
bro. I feel like us knowing this knowledge at the age of, we both 18, y'all. Yeah. At the age of 18, we already like aware of this type of stuff. That's outstanding. And I feel like even the young crowd, the young generation, our generation, my generation, his generation, we are able to, if we able to view these things, y'all can do it as well. If we able to change our minds, change the way we do things in the relationships, y'all are able to do the same things as well. You know what I'm saying? You know.
The conscious mindset.
Hey, B. Hey, we finna go and discuss this part of the podcast, bro. So, talk to me. When y'all first got, this is actually like right before y'all about to get into relationship. Did y'all like set like certain boundaries or like, hey, I want this out of this relationship. Yes. I don't want this. I want that. Yes. You know, talk to me.
I feel like that's a necessity, bro. You have to do that, bro. Because if you don't do that, then you'll be, not even if you don't do that. I feel like if you say certain things like, this is what I want, this is like what I expect out of this. And she says the same thing. And sometimes you may not meet the expectations. That don't necessarily mean that she's not the person for you. That just mean like you like they can grow into that aspect. I think. But,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I feel like that is a necessity though. Like saying that. So we definitely did that. We definitely did that. But the thing with us is we met like every single one. And even the ones that we didn't meet, we worked on them. So like so it was like I mean, yeah.
Like teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, relationship is not one-sided. You know what I'm saying? It's a duo. It's a team. You know what I'm saying?
It's a trio. You, the person,
and God. Yeah. Yo, hey, I love it. I like that, my boy. Bro. Yeah, it's a trio. You know what I'm saying? You are working. Both of y'all are working on yourselves together and working on yourself together with God with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a power throuple right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a power throuple. You know what I'm saying? That's hard, bro. Bro. And I feel like, bro, like with my past like relationships, I feel like that's what I didn't do. I didn't tell her like, or tell these other women like, hey, this is what I want out of this relationship. Right. This is what I want. I don't want to be, let's say, like, if we're arguing or something like that, or like having a disagreement, right? then let's talk this out. Let's not hold grudges with each other, or let's not like throw things under the bridge. No, let's talk things out. Let's iron out the wrinkles and get to the root of the problem, so we won't have this problem again. Right. So we can keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So trust.
Ooh.
Trust. Hey, that's a big one right there. You know what I'm saying? Trust is like, bro, it's not even I got your back, you got my back. It's like, bro, dang, how can I even explain that? It's not like, I feel like trust is like, no matter what happens between us, I'ma always have you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like being able to do that with the person, I feel like you truly love someone. If love is not a sense of, hey, I love you because you look good. I love you because you make me feel some type of way. That's conditional love.
Yeah.
Unconditional love, no matter what happens, no matter if you say I hate you, if you tell your girlfriend if your girlfriend tell you right now she hates you, right? She don't care about you no more. She want to break up with you, and you still have love for her to that after that, bro. That's unconditional love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That means
it's not temporary.
Yeah. Exactly. Like that's. What you mean that's not temporary?
Like it's not temporary love. Like it's not.
Yeah.
To the point where, it's just right there, right then.
Exactly.
And then after that, it's like nothing.
Exactly. It's gonna be there literally forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? When we say we love each other, when we say we gotta actually mean that. Like let's stop doing it. We can still say we love each other. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You know what I'm saying? Bro. I love my parents. I love the people like. Let's say that probably want to talk down on us. You know, we love everybody, but a relationship type of love, that's a totally different love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't just tell, because you're going to mislead people into think that like, hey, this person actually just going to do anything for me no matter what I do. You know what I'm saying? You got to actually view love as something that's unconditional. No matter what happens, I'm going to always love you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that way about your girl?
Yes, 100%. And we're going into trust where actually I had a tough time doing it at first.
Talk to me.
And the reason why is because I've been through so much trauma with with past things, and it's the type of relationship like now, like I had to let that go. Like I had to be like, God sent me this person for a reason, a better reason. He seen me struggling, seen my struggles, seen me down. So this person is who we get. He gave. It's basically a gift, like a privilege, like to have. So, trust and trust is a big thing. Like you have to. It's not even like if your girl goes to this place, like, do you think she's going to do something? Do you think she's not going to do something? It's not even just that. Yeah. It's kind of like, do you think that? I say like it's kind of like, do you think that this person? Do you trust that this person is like really in love with you, like really love you the way that they say they do? Do you trust that this person is alright, like they say they are? Like when a person says they're okay, like let's be honest here. Sometimes when girls say they're okay, they're not okay.
When they be like, "You want some food?" Nah, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
You gonna eat your fries?
They're gonna eat everything you got. So you have to trust that. You know, sometimes you gotta trust that like they're actually okay, because I know I'm the type of person, I still do it, and I know she gonna see this, she gonna be annoyed, but I still do it. I'd be like, "Are you okay?" She'd be like, "Yeah." I'd be like, "Are you sure?" She'd be like, "Yeah." I say it again. She'd be like, "Why you keep asking me?" Like, I already told you. Like, yeah. So I'm like, so I had to realize, I had to like trust, like be like, yeah, she's okay. She's alright. I'm still gonna do this thing for her for sure. Yeah. But she gonna be okay. That's like, it's like people look at trust as like, how I'm trusting that this person not gonna cheat on me, trusting that this person not really thinking about like nobody else that type of way, you know, stuff like that. But it's way bigger than that. So
Facts.
Trust is a big thing.
That's the biggest thing. And I heard you talk about trauma as well. Like you going through past trauma from past relationships, or even like not even relationships, but just talking to females as well. And I want to talk about that. So how has like past trauma or past events like influenced you to think of things now? You know what I'm saying? In the relationship, you know,
like tell the difference, basically. Or,
yeah. I guess you could say, we can say it like that.
Past traumas, telling the difference. I say like,
I think we already hit that. That was basically you just now you know what you want.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, this is what I meant to say. My bad.
No, it's your podcast, bro. You running the show, bro.
hey, let's go. But nah, what it was basically that, like, how do you heal? Like, going into a relationship, do you believe that you have to be healed going into a relationship? Like, from all the things that happened in the past, from other relationships, not even just relationships. I'm talking about from your family, from your friends, like, all that stuff. Do you believe that you have to be healed? Not fully, but a little somewhat, you know?
Somewhat, but definitely not 100%. I don't feel like you have to be 100% healed to be in the relationship that you want.
Yeah.
Because it was at a point in time, I probably said like 3 months into the relationship, I wasn't all the way healed from past trauma. Like, and I told her that. But that's the thing. If you're not healed, tell her. Let her know.
Yeah.
Like, let her know, like, you still going through this, you still thinking about it. She had to deal with that the whole time. Like, me telling her, like, I'm still thinking about this. I'm overly thinking about it. Like, it was like kind of like, you know, it was stressful, but like but she went through it with me. Like, she basically was like, I'm here for you. This is me. I'm not who she was. I'm not who they were. Like, you know, things like that. And I feel like you don't have to necessarily be 100% healed. You just have to have some person that'll be there with you during your healing. Like, and sometimes you need that person right there during your healing, because sometimes people try to heal their own, like, self. Some people try to heal themselves so much that they stop believing in God in some ways. Some people try to heal themselves so much that they end up getting so stressed with the world and the weight on their shoulders that they end up, you know, doing something about it, like their self. So I feel like you need somebody to do that. So you definitely don't have to be 100% healed to be in a relationship.
I believe in that, bro. I believe in that. Like, but I feel like that's facts. You don't gotta be 100%, but you gotta be at least somewhat. You know, because if I'm not fully healed in the relationship, not fully healed, but at least somewhat healed, I'm gonna still carry what I thought about, or like not even thought about. Yeah, like before the relationship, right? Let's say if I was so called still heartbroken, and if I'm going into a relationship, I'm gonna probably have trust issues. I'm gonna probably be insecure. I'm still gonna view it how I viewed the last girl, my ex, right? You know, you have to heal yourself.
And it takes time.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of time.
Exactly.
And sometimes people look for, I wouldn't necessarily say healing in other females and things like that, but after they get in a relationship, say for instance, like, I get out of a relationship, girl just cheating on me, blah, blah, blah. Man, forget all that, man. I'm finna go to the club and I'm finna be with like 100 females, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, you done slept with a whole bunch of people and you still broke it. Like, you're still broken. So I feel like you definitely, like, bro, this, like in that terms, yes, 100%. Yes.
I wanna hit that right there. That was hard. I like that. Cause I ain't like, I don't care. I'm gonna throw all my cards on the table. You know, I don't care. But I feel like after that, after my past relationship, I fell a victim of that as well. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like I was trying to basically distract myself.
Me too.
Right? I was trying to distract myself. I was trying to, let's say, for starters, go to the gym. Right? I'm spamming the gym. I'm thinking like, not even thinking. I just wanted to not. I couldn't think about sitting alone with myself, with my thoughts. So I'm just like, bro, let me go to the gym. I'm just spamming the gym. Hopped and did the bodybuilding competition, stuff like that. And I don't know why. I thought that was gonna fix it.
Yeah.
It didn't fix none of that stuff. Started talking to let's say women. Started hanging out with women and stuff. I'm thinking that's gonna fix it. External things were gonna fix it. None of that stuff fixed it, bro. So it got to the point where, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, I had to literally go at my lowest. It might seem like, okay, Omar is straight. You know what I'm saying? We straight. You know what I'm saying? You looking at him, he's straight, he laughing and stuff like that, he cooling. But, like, deep down, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, that stuff had me messed up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I had to go through that to learn that, like, you can't have things around you to heal you, like external things, like the gym, the club, the women, the drugs, right? The drugs, especially all any type of substance. That stuff is not going to heal you. Only thing that can help heal you, of course, talking to God, right? And of course, it starts from within, right? If I'm not right with myself from within, I can't heal, bro. I can't heal. If I don't learn to, one, let's say if she did so-called cheat on me, right? If I don't learn to love that like she cheated on me, instead of like hating that, man, why she cheat on me, bro? I'm gonna get back. Nah, bro. Love that, accept that. Hey, I appreciate her for doing that. So now I know what not to do anymore. And now I was, you know what I'm saying? We had a good time. We laughed, we joked, you know what I'm saying? We probably had some bad times, but I guarantee you we had some good times better than bad times. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we gotta start appreciating that. Mm-hmm. Start looking, let's say if you did get cheated on, or like the relationship didn't work out, we gotta learn how to look at the bright side. You know, think about the memories y'all had. Right. Cherish those things. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a good part of your life. And there's going to be more moments in your life where you can make memories. It might not be with the same female. It might be with your special significant other that you might settle down with. But again, for you to do that, you got to be right from within. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about this, man. So you know how, let's say we both are still in high school, right? Yeah. So life after high school, I feel like that gets majority of the people, right, into in the relationship, or even if you're not in the relationship, that gets a bunch of people, right? When you in a relationship, you thinking like, dang, am I gonna go to college with her? Is she gonna go to college alone? You know what I'm saying? Some people, like, let's say people that aren't secure with themselves, right? They gonna be like, damn, dang. Is she gonna go to college and she gonna be talking to all these dudes? She gonna be going to all these parties and stuff, doing things she don't supposed to be doing? Like, how do you not let, like, not even how do you not, do you ever think about that?
Well, now, I honestly, no, not really. Because with what you first said, she going to a different college, blah blah blah. We spoke about that, and we both said that no matter what, because she knows that I love basketball, and it's perfect. Whatever the perfect fit is for me, or close to the perfect fit is for me, that's what I'm gonna do. She loves cheer. Whatever the perfect fit is for her, is what she's going to do. And we both talked to each other, and we was like, that's not going to affect our relationship. We're speaking that, like, we're saying it. So we're like, that's not going to affect our relationship. You know, we've been going through it too much and going at it with each other, like, you know, steady talking about certain things like this to each other for too long, just for us to let a little long distance or a little like time away mess us up, because we know we have a future together. Thanks. So I wouldn't really say that I think about that too much, because she's not even a party girl anyway. Oh, so got you a good one. So that's first. I really don't care about that too much though. But nah, like, I definitely don't worry, because then we keep God in the relationship to the point where we pray about it all the time, go to church, like, speak of it, like, we speak it, and we just like, we're not gonna let that mess us up. Thanks. Like, even speaking with her mom about it, like talking to her about it, stuff like that. Like, she knows. It's like she has faith that nothing's gonna happen. So it's almost a guarantee that after college we'll still definitely be together. Like, past that, like, I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but like, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, I love that, bro. So talk to the people about, like, well, I'm gonna give my side, and I want you to give. Well, nah, first I want you to give your side, on this, and I'm gonna give my side. Yeah. So I want to talk about, like, basically when you are in the relationship, right? And of course, let's say you do have God in your life, right? And you know, not even, let's say if y'all are split up, like, not like in a relationship, but like y'all like long distance, right? How do you handle, like, the temptation? You know, because I feel like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, you love that person so much, but lust and the devil, they work hard. You know what I'm saying? God works hard, but the devil works hard too. How do you handle that? Like, how do you fight off that temptation?
Well, I personally say to myself, like in those situations, like temptation situation, it's like, am I going to, I tell myself almost, because I'm so mature to the point now, like, I used to not be like this, but I'm like, that person that I may look at a certain way, or that person that may be like on my mind to the point because she's in front of me and my girl's like 50 miles away. Yeah. Is that person going to give me the same happy that I have? Is that person doing it one time with that person going to do anything for me that my girl has already done for me. And it's when you think about that, every time, like, no, it's not going to happen. The temptation only lasts for a little bit.
Facts. So, temporary.
So it's temporary temptation that you can fix.
Facts.
You'll never be able to fix a broken heart. I'm not gonna say that. You'll never be able to fix the fact that you lean into the temptation, and the woman that you love, that you say you're in love with, is heartbroken now. Like you're going to be able to fix that. It's gonna take a long time though, and she's gonna have to trust you again. You're gonna have to restart the process over and over, and nobody wants that. Like nobody wants
That's
it.
True,
so just telling yourself like, no, it's not it. It's not what I want. Every man is going to have temptation. We're men.
Facts.
We're men. Every man is going to have temptation. Even women have temptation.
Facts.
So that's not an unnormal thing. It's a normal thing. But saying no should also be a normal thing.
Facts. That should be normal. I love that. I love that, bro. That should be normalized, bro. Cheating on your man, cheating on your woman. That's normalized too much in our generation. Yes, you know what I'm saying? People think it's cool, like, oh man, you finna go cheat on your girl. Well, folks be like, yeah, I'm finna go cheat on my girl. I'm finna go cheat with this girl. They be like, oh, for real? They dap you up. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Like, bro, that ain't cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person trusts you not to do that, and you turn around behind their back and do those things.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Fall into that temptation.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So when you do break somebody's heart, it's kind of like when you break some glass and you try to put it back together. You can put it back together, but it's gonna still have that little crack in it. You know what I'm saying? Majority of they can forgive it, but they can't really they can forgive it, but they can't forget it. You know what I'm saying? And that sometimes that can actually be a downfall to a relationship. Because I remember my past relationship where I told her that. Like, it was like kind of halfway. It was like the 6 months into our relationship. And I told her, like, everything we did in the past, like, I didn't take us serious. I didn't take our relationship serious. And she told me, I remember, like, months after that, she told me, ever since she told me that, like, things just haven't been the same. Like, that crack in the middle of our relationship was just still there. You know, it may look good. We may be able to see out of that glass still, but you can still see that crack, and that crack still affected the relationship. Right. And that stuff can actually lead to the downfall of your relationship. So, you know, you got to really watch what you do, like everything that you do.
And then we go back to trauma with this one. Going through that, like, a person cheating on me, like, and certain things, like doing certain things with other people and actually falling into that temptation makes me think, like, why would I want to do that to somebody else? Like, especially like the person right now. Like, I say, like I said, like 2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought about that. I wouldn't have been like, how this person gonna feel. I would have been like, forget that person, like things like that. Now it's like, why would I even want to do that to this person? This person loves me so much. This person done everything for me, sacrificed stuff for me. I sacrificed time. She sacrificing time. Why would I spend this, like, day or hour doing this with somebody else? Like, this not the same. It's not the same at all. So the temptation is going to hit for sure. Temptation is also something that you cannot escape. But say no. Say no to it.
Say no to temptation.
Say no to temptation.
Say no to temptation, man. So I think I'm gonna tie back down to like two more things, and then we're gonna go and end it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with majority of us, we think spending time with our significant other is actually like spending time. And what I mean by that is, just because I'm around you right now, just because we sitting, let's say we're not even talking at all, just because I'm around you, I'm next to you, doesn't mean I'm actually spending time with you. You know, because I remember it used to be times where me and her, we used to be on the phone and stuff like that, just like texting while we with each other. Like, bro, just because you with her doesn't mean you're actually spending quality time. That's just time you're like y'all just around each other. Quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? We have to cherish the time that we are with this person. If I chose to come over your house, if I chose to talk to you over the phone, bro, I'm finna give you my undivided attention. I'm finna give you my everything, because I may not be able to see you tomorrow. Something may happen where, hey, we said we were gonna link tomorrow, but we can't even link tomorrow now. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that, bro? Like, spending time with your significant other.
It's very important. A very important thing. And not taking them for granted. never taking anything for granted. Every moment you have with your significant other, like you should always take that into like put that into your mind. It's like, bro, I'm here right now. Yeah. Why? Even if something small happens, why would I be mad at this? Like when tomorrow's not guaranteed. Like so, I need to. In them moments, I'd be like, let's talk about something. Like let's actually speak and not just like get to thinking about anything. Let's just speak. Let's talk to each other. Let's conversate. Let's actually have a conversation. Thanks. Like things like that. Because once you get to have a conversation, spend the time with your woman, it's like even some of the things you may not have known before, you know now because you actually spend that little bit of time. It can be a little bit of time. Spending that little bit of time with that person, like it's like, bruh, like, dang, I really didn't know that. You go to thinking like, you go to being like, I didn't know that about you. Exactly. I'm glad that you was able to tell me that. Yeah. So, you know, you can't just be in a relationship thinking the entire time like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this is we gonna do this and that. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like doing this and that. Yeah. I want to talk to you. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's read the Bible. Let me learn something new about you. Let's learn. Let's actually learn. Let's not be in a relationship just to stay the same. Let's actually be in a relationship to grow. Exactly. I'm gonna hit that right quick too, fool. Cause like you know how like it's at the honeymoon stage, right? Like you haven't even met this person. This is a clean slate. Like you are learning everything about this person. And I feel like some people get to a point where like, okay, I learned so much, like, and we done so many things, like, damn, what do we do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like there are so many things you can learn about this person, you can do with this person. I was reading this book called Thinking Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, and he was basically telling people that like there's no such thing as like you running out of ideas to do with this person. Like the honeymoon phase can like, or like let's say like you enjoying time with this person like how you did at the beginning of the relationship, you can still do that. You can do things. You don't have to just spend money all the time. No, you can do things differently. You can like change up the routines. Let me take my girl on a picnic, a surprise picnic, right? Let me go give her some flowers. Let me go surprise her at her job. I don't know if y'all old enough to do that yet. But let me go do that. Let me go find ways I can brighten her day. If I know she loves to cheer, like let me get her I don't know, some cheer shoes. I don't know. Like use some pom poms. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like find things that they like. I'm not saying just do it just to keep them around, but like But yeah, you are. But not in a sense of what am I trying to say? Like you kind of get what I'm saying a little bit, bro? I do. Like, what I'd say is when you're thinking like about like correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, what you're saying is like finding that different ways. Like when your mind is clogged, y'all like basically like doing the same thing because y'all been through the honeymoon stage. Everybody goes through it. You've been through the honeymoon stage, and it's like after that, some things ain't the same no more. Like some things ain't gonna hit the same. Like, so you gotta find solutions. Okay, exactly. So basically, what I would say is, actually that being in that situation, like being at the honeymoon stage and things like hitting the same, is actually gonna make the relationship stronger. And I say that because you find, like you just said, you find other ways to do things. Like, like me and my girl just like I think it was like a month ago. It was like a month ago. We just went to the library together. And we just figured out like I actually like doing it. I'm like, let's do a little bit more of it. We you know, sometimes even we kind of like I say like after church or anything, we just go like relax, like chill, like be there, like just be there and just talking to each other. Not worrying about gas, not worrying about none of that. Just quality time with you in my face, just talking to you. And it's like that like and people don't realize the situations that you go through where it feel like y'all not really, how can I say this? Y'all not really talking about nothing. The conversations is dry. You can't do nothing but kiss her. Things like that. Them be the times where it's like, okay, let me find something. And that, like I just said, makes a relationship way stronger than it was gonna be at first. So, what I'm gonna just say is, honestly, bruh, I'm not gonna lie. Like the first date that we went on, it was bowling, right?
Who won first? I want to hear that.
I don't remember. I think she won. Yeah. I think she won. But it was bowling.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it was bowling, and after that we went to I think it was Jerry Snow Cones or something like that.
Yeah.
And that whole time, we was just at a table like eating, and I was just talking her head off.
Yeah.
For 40 minutes straight, and she didn't say nothing. Like she listened the whole time. And hold on, I gotta sneeze. No, I don't. I'm good. All right, but nah, that whole time she was just listening, and that's when I was like, bro, bro, this is great. Nobody has ever listened to me for 40 minutes straight and not said nothing. And straight, every time I wanted her to respond, she responded. So it was like, I was like, okay, that's nice. But to come to that, even then, like as a man, you have to like lead, like be sweet, things like that. So this is what I did. First date was bowling. We hit 6 months bowling. Went again. It was just so she could remember, like, this is the place we met. This is the place we started off with.
I like that.
And things like that. And, you know, it was all good from there. And things like that. I just wanted to say that just so, like, just in case she didn't remember, she can remember. Like, this is, you know, this is what it was. And this is how far we come.
Oh, my God.
So,
gosh.
Back to, I'm getting off topic a little bit. But back to what you said, though. Like, bruh. Not everything is really gonna be the same. Like from the first time y'all talk. So finding solutions, finding different places to go, exploring the world together without even having to pay money, like going to certain museums, walks in the park, a playground, whatever, and just finding what that person loves and seeing how happy that person gets when you do certain things. That makes you want to do it a little bit more.
I love that, boy. That's hard. That's hard. To wrap everything up, like, when you're going into a relationship or when you want to get into a relationship, what do we have to do?
First off, you have to speak to God about it. That's first and foremost, because a lot of these things we're chasing, like certain relationships with certain people, they're not the right thing. Like they're temporary. They're meant to be temporary. So you got to find the difference between what's temporary and what's not. Second is the is trusting, like trusting God and trusting the person that you're with. Trusting that's the one, like that's the one you want to be with. Like trusting yourself sometimes, like it's like, am I gonna pull through with this? Like, am I gonna keep this promise or whatever? Things like that. And also just like last but not least, 3, just consistency. I say consistency because the fact that one day you may not even feel like doing this. Like one day you may not even feel like going to this place, or you may not even feel like you want to like be in her space right now because you feel like you're gonna get mad. Yeah. But what about how she feeling? Like, what about how she's feeling at the moment? How happy would that make her? Like things like that.
Thanks.
So you can't really in relationships you can't really take that approach like, I'm mad. I don't really want to be on the phone right now. Type stuff like that. I don't want to go out. Like I don't want us to go out. Like I want, like I'm not gonna say you can't say you want time to yourself, because if they love you, they'll understand that. But at the same time, you have to like recognize like this person makes me happy. If I'm keeping this person happy, then I'm gonna be happy as well.
Thanks.
So the consistency thing for sure. Like. You have to have consistency.
I love all that, bro. I love all that. Trust, consistency.
Oh yeah, not all to kind of like not even get off that topic, but just to tell the truth, bro. Like I'm looking around, like everywhere, bro. Like it's a nice little setup. You got the computer going on, bro. We found ways to do certain things. Bro. The podcast, bro. Like, dog, like, bro, I'm proud of you. Like, this is real, dog. Like, you got me talking. I don't really talk like that to certain people, but when you asking me questions and I know I'm gonna help somebody out there.
That's facts, bro.
I love to do it.
That's
so
facts.
I just want to tell you, bro. Thank you for even inviting me, bro. That's a lot, bro.
Hey, I'm glad you came, man. Cause we kicked this joint off, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We kicked this joint off. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably be like the best podcast. The best podcast. Though, hey, I really hope y'all enjoyed, man. Like, always remember, like, just keep faith. Always have faith. One, have faith in God. And if you are in a relationship, or if you want to get into a relationship, have faith. Have faith that things will work out for your relationship. Right. Have things that you can find a relationship. And before you want to seek to, like, let's say, go find a relationship, bro, fix yourself first. Fix yourself from within. Make sure you are right from within. And is the person that I am, is that the person I want to attract? If not, then hey, let me fix myself first, because you are who you attract. Yeah. So remember, always have faith, never doubt. Let's go, baby.